Welcome back to our Halloween themed In the City. We're going to be looking ahead to facing Ipswich on the weekend. Now we've brought the show on the road. We are in Tonnerevel in the Ton Tan Hairdressers, which is actually the shop of half-time Wayne. He's wandering around. Wayne, you're over there. Jump in and say hello. Come on.
Hi guys. Also a sunbed.
And a sunbed salon, of course. Boys, you're going to jump on the beds after?
No, I'm not today, unfortunately.
But you said you would, Alex, didn't you?
I said I'd do the interview with it, so I'm definitely going on there, yeah, 100%.
And you agreed to an after-hours special, didn't you, on the sunbed? Let's talk about Monday. A little bit of a double-edged sword there. Lack of goals, but built upon a solid defensive performance recently. You happy with the kind of steadiness of the team at the moment?
Yeah, I think obviously it was a difficult game. I think they came to make it difficult. You know, obviously after a great win against Middlesbrough at home, I think that we went into it fully expecting to get another win, but they made it difficult. But we created enough chances to win the game, and we've just got to keep working hard going forward. Defensively we've been excellent all season, so for us now it's a matter of working hard in that final third to get the goals. But we are creating, and if towards the end of the game, I think that although they hit the post, I think we were the kind of the team that was going to score. So we just got to keep working hard, and the goals will come.
Of course. Right, now over to Twitter, because we always ask our fans to tweet in each week with some questions, so we've got a few. So first, a tweet in from Liam Brett, and this one's for you, Craig. Will City fans see more from you in the coming weeks?
Yeah, as I said, I've only played 2 games, I think it is, or 3 this season, so obviously I need to get a run of games in me, and I'll feel fitter and better, and hopefully chip in with a few goals and assists, yeah.
And Liam has a question for you as well, Alex. He's asking, how have you felt this season with yourself being in and out of the team, and are you looking forward to more goals?
Yeah, obviously similar to Nooney, I started the season, and I didn't score obviously in the first few games, and although I felt my performances I was playing quite well, so being back in recently, the last couple, obviously it helps that we get a win. Obviously, for me personally, I want goals, because if you're scoring goals, it automatically keeps you in the side. So I've been pleased with my performance overall, but obviously, I know I need to add goals, and that's something that I work hard to do every day. So it is important for me and to start scoring, and hopefully I can do that on Saturday and then get a run, which is what we all want, and I think that my overall play and kind of hard work deserves, really.
Craig, another one for you, coming in from Matt Sutton. Nooney, you're my favourite ever player. Who was yours growing up? Although I'm pretty sure I know the answer to this one already.
Steven Gerrard.
I'm going to take him out of the equation because you've said him before. Anyone else?
McManaman.
Why?
I think he was a type of player that I looked up to. He's shaking his head because he's another Liverpool player, but if I was to change it up, I'd say Ryan Giggs. I think he was the type of player that I like to watch, and he was a left footer as well, so growing up I used to watch a lot of him, so yeah.
Well, you both obviously get a lot of appreciation tweets on after games and during the week and build up into games, but to hear that you're someone's idol, how does that feel?
Yeah, it's amazing, yeah, to say I'm his favourite player. That is a good feeling to be. I'm glad I'm someone's anyway.
We have a phone call.
Can we answer it?
Yes. Who wants to answer it?
Go on, Nooney, you answer it. Don't forget Zorro's.
Hello, Zorro. Sorry, you've got... This is Barber's in Liverpool. I think you've got the wrong number.
Yeah, sorry.
Cheers, mate.
Oh dear, we just lost you a customer. Sorry. Oh, he's ringing back. Oh no.
You've got to sort that.
So call me again.
Hello? Oh, sorry, mate. I'll put you on to Wayne. There you go.
Well, we'll let Wayne take his call in the back there. On to our next tweet anyway. That was good though.
He's here in the shop.
Right, back to it then anyway.
Send something for him.
I know what it is.
Okay, yeah, he is here. He's here till 8 o'clock. And it's not me, Craig. You carry on. You carry on, Wayne.
Yeah, you just crack on there, Wayne. That's fine. We're not doing a show or anything.
It's not half time, you know, when you
Okay, but he's here in the morning and he's here tonight. I gotta go, alright?
There we go. So back to it. A tweet in from Andrew right next. What's your favourite ever goal you've both scored? You've got your mic.
I know the answer to it.
What is it?
The screamer at Wembley.
Is that right?
Yeah, I think that's probably my favourite. Yeah, although I mean the goal I scored last year was good for me personally because it came at a time when I needed a goal, so that meant a lot to me as well. So, but I'd have to say my goal at Wembley would be the best I've scored.
And how about you, Craig?
I think mine against Man City in the Premier League.
Yeah.
My first goal in the Prem.
Good team to do it against as well.
Yeah, unfortunately we got beat that day, but it was still nice to score there with all my family there. And
It was a great game. Great atmosphere that day.
Yeah.
And our very last Twitter question comes from Cameron George. He asks, who has the best banter at Cardiff City? You go first.
I think he's lifting his eyebrows.
Is he just going to look in the mirror and just say there
he did say
right
to
there?
me he already read that one on Twitter and he asked me earlier to put his name forward, but
No.
I think Sean Morrison's got to be up there. I think Nooney's close. I think he runs him close, but I'd say Sean, to be honest.
I'd say
And
Moz
you're
is up
agreeing
there.
with Sean.
Yeah. There's a few characters as well that we've got a new lad, Tamas. He's a bit of a clown really, isn't he? But he's fun to have around the dressing room and he's chipping in. But as do all the lads, I think there's different characters which is good and it bounces off everyone and the dressing room's a good place at the moment.
He's still got wits. He doesn't really get involved.
I was going to say, on the flip side, was the quietest then? Wits.
Wits
Nah,
is dry,
Mason,
isn't he?
yeah.
Very dry.
Wits is dry humour.
Mace is quiet.
Mace is quiet, yeah. Been here 3 years and I've heard him speak twice, I think.
Boys, all the best on Saturday. 3 points back at Cardiff, please. And since it's Halloween also on Saturday, we're going to play the word association game. We'll start with a Halloween-themed word, and the word is Halloween.
Pumpkin.
Pie.
Fish.
Chips.
Fries.
That
Terrible.
fries is chips. You can't say the same.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
It's
1-0
1-0
to
to me,
you, Alex.
yeah.
That was
Thank
rubbish. Slightly off topic now, just to throw a different theme in there. Blue.
Birds.
Fly.
Fishing.
That's a great one.
Fly fishing, that's decent.
Rod.
Stuart.
Downing.
Street.
Wise.
Dennis.
Bergkamp.
Oh wow. 1-1.
Time off.
1-0, here we go.
Can't get anything. That's good now.
That was decent.
Yeah, I know, but I wanted you to win one, mate.
Cheers.
So we're one apiece, and since we're heading into November, moustache.
Beard.
Black.
Blackbeard.
The pirate.
What's
You caught me out a little bit there as well.
Yeah,
but
so
I'm
I'm-
giving
that's
it
fine.
to you. I'm giving it to
What do you mean
Alex.
you're giving
Got
it?
2-1.
Black beard.
Yeah, it's a pirate.
Come on.
I don't know about it.
Give it black. What goes with black?
It's a bit late now.
Yeah.
Bit late now, 2-1.
Two
So we got the Tractor Boys on Saturday, so Tractor.
boys.
Driver.
What is it? Driver.
Oh my God, what?
Time.
Yeah, 2-2. Oh my life. So, the deciding one.
Can't lose this.
You
I
can't.
cannot-
So ready?
I
Are
cannot lose this.
you ready?
Yeah.
Who's it first?
It's you.
Nice.
Treat.
Trickle.
Quality.
Street.
Sweet.
Sweet.
Quality
Yes,
street.
no,
No,
it was quality.
street.
The word was street. You can't
What's sweet
associate
street?
sweet with street. You've definitely lost out there, so you
Yeah.
won. 3-2. Well done, guys.
Quality street. Sweet.
That's 3.
Right, thanks a lot from me and Revs, and thanks Wayne for having us. Thanks to Amy for the dodgy questions. So, and that'll round us up. Thank you.
Cardiff City women's team took 3 points on Sunday in their game at home against the Rillon Prestatyn ladies. and you may have seen them pitch-side at half-time on Monday evening. Well, for this season and the next 2 seasons, Arriva Trains Wales have pledged to sponsor Cardiff City women and contribute towards the funding of the women's and girls' departments at Cardiff City Foundation. Representatives from Arriva Trains Wales were joined by members of the foundation and the women's team on Monday to be presented with a signed shirt by club CEO Ken Chew and club director Steve Borley. Staying with the women for now, did you enjoy our half-time entertainment? Well, Jasmine Turner and Morgan Muir followed up on their women's team presentation by taking part in our Halloween-themed Dizzy Penalties. It was an eventful half-time on Monday evening, rounded off by the return of Kevin McNaughton. And after his surprise arrival interview, Super Kev joined the Bluebirds faithful in the Canton stand to watch the second half of the game. We're delighted to confirm that a benefit game in his honour will be taking place next summer, when both the fans and Kev himself can really look forward to. Over to the PDL2 South League now. Cardiff City's development team suffered a 2-1 loss to Charlton Athletic at home on Monday. They also drew to Kidderminster 0-0 on Thursday afternoon. There are still places available to enjoy Cardiff City's home fixture against Reading in the luxury of our newly refurbished Sony Suite. Enjoy a hospitality package for just £59 plus VAT per person. If you're interested in finding out more about this fantastic deal, contact sales@cardiffcityfc.co.uk. As a thank you for your loyal and continued support, we're pleased to announce that 2015-2016 season ticket holders can bring under 16s to our November home fixtures against Reading and Burnley completely free of charge. Contact the Stadium Ticket Office on 0845 345 1400 for more details. Cardiff City Football Club was thrilled to welcome 2 of the new generation of young Chinese footballers this week. Chung and Chi visited both the Bluebird Academy and Cardiff City Stadium to witness UK football firsthand. And you can watch their interview with Bluebirds player on our YouTube channel. There are only a few days left to go to vote for your September Club Goal of the Month. It's Joe Mason to beat from the first team. Have you voted yet? And in our latest U-Birds fixture at Cardiff City House's Sport, participants from our Premier League Kicks Caerphilly took on the programme's staff and coaches. A game plentiful in goals with a score ending 16-8 to the staff. Well, look out for one of those goals in next month's Club Goal of the Month competition. Cardiff City Foundation ran a 2-day multi-sports camp at the House of Sport this week, supported by the DM Thomas Foundation. Find out more about our disability courses and events on the Foundation's website. Another week of Cardiff City Soccer Schools is drawing to a close. We've had great fun as always, and we're now looking ahead to our Christmas Soccer Schools. Keep an eye on the Foundation's website, that's www.cardiffcityfcfoundation.org.uk for dates and venues. So I'm joined by a special guest today, IBF World Featherweight Champion Lee Selby. Lee, thanks for coming down.
No problem.
And congratulations on retaining your world title.
Thank you very much. It was a very tough fight, but I come through okay, and I returned back home with my belt.
How do you prepare for a fight that big?
Well, most fighters, they usually train for like 8 to 12 weeks. Well, me, I like to stay in the gym all year round, so I'm always in shape. And I travel out to Los Angeles before each fight for sparring and training camp. So yeah, just hard work, a really strict diet.
Have you got another opponent lined up?
In the IBF ratings, the number 1 and 2 ranked fighters are boxing off next month on the 20th of November, and I think I'll fight the winner, and that's likely to be around February time.
Also, you've recently become an ambassador for
Yes.
our Premier League Kicks programme. Tell us why you got involved there.
Well, I was approached and asked if I'd like to be involved, and it's something I'm proud to be part of. Growing up in Barry, I can relate to all the youngsters there, and there is antisocial behaviour going on. So, growing up there, I can relate to everyone. And the area where they're doing the scheme from, they all look up to me, all the youngsters. So if I can bring them in and keep them off the streets, it means the world to me.
Anyway, we asked a few of our fans to get involved on Twitter. We've had some tweets coming in. So Callum Parker, he has asked, if you weren't a boxer, what would you have been?
Footballer.
A footballer?
No, I got 2 left feet. I'd be involved in boxing. I'd probably be a coach or maybe even a manager, promoter.
How old were you when you started boxing?
8 years of age.
8.
28 now, 20-year career.
20 years. Another one in from Jamie Pike. He's asking, any sibling rivalry between you and your brother? As much as you're there to support him, is there any rivalry?
When we was younger, there was then. It was really competitive, but now, as we're older, more experienced, we just try and help each other out.